Old Alabama Gardener. In this video, I'm showing you how I make a sweet potato casserole. Now I'm going to make a sweet potato casserole. I'm going to use sweet potatoes that I grew this past summer. So the first thing we got to do is go downstairs and get some sweet potatoes. So come along with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these that have been broken like that. So we'll get this one, we'll get that one, we'll get that one. First thing I'm going to do, wash them up, because you know when I store sweet potatoes you don't wash them. Makes them rot easy if you wash them. Show you the color of the sweet potato inside. These are called garnet. Organic sweet potato. Really a nice yellow color inside. Good flavor too. So we cut them up in small chunks about like that so we can boil them. You want to boil these sweet potato pieces until they're fork tender. So that's what they're, that's fork tender. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash them. I have 1.5 cups of mashed sweet potatoes. And I want about 1.5 tablespoons. Now we need 1/4 of a cup. So now we need some salt. I'm going to go with 1/4 teaspoon. Now I want some vanilla. I'm going with 1/2 teaspoon. Now we need 1 egg. Now we need 1/4 cup of milk. Now I'm going to show you a little tip, a little secret if you want to. When I start to mix this with my beaters, the fibrous material that's in the sweet potato will cling to the beaters, and then I can remove it. Now you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I kind of like it that way. Now you see these little fibrous materials there, little stringy things that's in the sweet potato. If you buy a store-bought sweet potato, those are going to be really long, and there's going to be a lot of them. This is my homegrown sweet potato, so I don't have much. So you can remove it if you want to, and don't if you don't want to. So now we need 1/3 cup of brown sugar. And now we need 1/4 cup of self-rising flour. And I want 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. Now I want to show you a little little trick here. Now, I don't like my pecans chopped because I think it's too small of pieces. I think it's too small of pieces if it's chopped pecans. So what I'll do is I'll take a half of a pecan, and I'll just break it into fourths like that. Break it into fourths. All right, so there's our half a cup of chopped pecans. All right, so now we need to stir all this around. Let's put our butter in. Now we want to sprinkle this on top of. All right, now it's time to get them out. Looks good. That's good. That's what you want. So now let's do a taste test. So here's our sweet potato casserole. It's got a crusty, crunchy top. The sweet potatoes themselves are moist and good. Now I'm going to try some of the crusty top. Homegrown sweet potatoes. You know what I'm going to say now, don't you? I wish I could share this with you. I wish you could have a bite so you can see what good homegrown sweet potatoes taste like when made into a sweet potato casserole. It's really delicious. So good.